Hello and welcome to the Best Boys podcast. I'm Danny.
And I'm Vince.
Been a while. It's been a long while.
It's only been a week. Oh, 2 weeks.
It's been 2-3 weeks.
Two.
It's been a couple weeks.
So
Let's say couple.
So it's no longer than
not,
it normally is.
Let's not put a number on it.
Okay.
But what'd you watch in the last couple of...
I watched Moana. Give that a good 9 out of 10. But I also started watching... I think I already mentioned Shameless, so... I'm on season 3 of Shameless now, and then I started watching Spartacus again. Stars. Yeah, that one. Which is good. It's a good one. Still on season 1. I think I'm almost done with it, though.
I think the last season doesn't have the guy that plays Spartacus because he died.
Oh, did he really?
The guy who played Spartacus died from cancer.
Oh, man,
that was a big
sucks.
thing when they filmed they were filming, is he had cancer. And I was like, oh, hopefully he doesn't...
That sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What'd you watch?
I had to write them down because I was forgetting what I watched. But I watched Magic Mike XXL.
Oh, how did you enjoy that?
It was actually really good. There was not as much stripping in it as you would think.
Really?
It was It was actually very funny. I watched The Lobster.
Oh, how was that?
It was also very good. Your Name. I don't know if I talked about that before or not.
I don't think so.
It's an anime. It's now the highest grossing animated movie from Japan of all time. And then yesterday I watched all of the Netflix original show Dear White People. And that was funny and also obviously had the serious like social issue stuff.
Right.
And it's supposed to be a satirical comedy, like making fun of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But spoilers for Dear White People if you're gonna watch it. They wait until the last episode, like they have all the like Black Lives Matter protesting or like that kind of stuff, and then they wait till the last episode to show like a group of people protesting a really stupid reason. Like they build up a stupid reason, but they don't show the group until the last episode, they're protesting binge drinking. And I was like, you could have shown this so much earlier. There's also a scene at a party, which is probably my favorite scene, and it's in all the commercials, where there's a guy there's a rap song and he's saying the N-word, and his friend is like, hey, stop saying it, and then they get in a fight. And there's this guy's like, we should just do what Germany did. And everyone just turns to him and is like, what? He's like, teach our youth about the terrible history that we have. And they're like, oh, yeah, well.
Nice.
But yeah, that show was actually very funny.
So my friend was telling me yesterday about Netflix show called Sense8.
Yeah, it's from the Wachowski sisters, the two people that made The Matrix and Cloud Atlas.
He said it's pretty good. You'd have to be okay with like some strong like homosexual scenes, I guess, because like I told him like I've been watching like Shameless and Spartacus, and they have some stuff in there, and he's like, it's not even like, it's worse than those.
Yeah, I've heard Sense8 is.
So you kind of have to be like prepared for that. But he said it's pretty cool because these 8 people across the world have the telekinetic powers, but they, like there's like one who's like Japanese or something and is really good at martial arts. So if somebody needs like across the world, like her skill in martial arts, she can kind of give that to them.
They all have this thing that binds them.
Yeah, it's like some sort of telekinesis or something. Yeah.
I actually heard that the show was terrible. Like, it did not get good.
I think it needs to, like, I think it just depends on the viewer. That's how it sounds to me.
Well, it's a Wachowski thing, and after the Matrix movies, they kind of stopped making good things. Cloud Atlas was not good. What was that other one with Tom Hanks? Jupiter Ascending. So
that didn't have Tom Hanks.
Jupiter Ascending. Cloud Atlas had Tom Hanks. Jupiter Ascending was
Channing Tatum.
I watched that movie.
I did too.
It was terrible.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was kind of weird though.
Let's drop her off at this guy, and then nope, that was a bad person. But they're sibling. They're good. Nope, they're a bad person. And then Eddie Redmayne stole the show. He was actually terrible in that movie.
And I thought it was kind of weird because, like, Channing Tatum being that, like, dog thing, or wolf or whatever he was, crossbreed thing, that was kind of weird to me, but...
I didn't think it was good. I did not. Apparently Sense8 has a 79 on Rotten Tomatoes. It must just be that weird Wachowski style then.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that they actually just got a second season. Or
It just released a second
Yeah.
season on Netflix.
Mm.
So should we start talking about the trailers we just watched?
Which one should we start with?
Let's just start at the beginning then.
Cars.
Cars 3.
Looks good.
It does actually.
Looks like
yeah.
they're covering their tracks, covering up Cars 2 very well.
I didn't even see Cars 2.
No one did.
But Cars 3 does look pretty good, like going back to the racing and kind of going back to the roots of Cars.
Cars 2 has a 39 on Rotten Tomatoes. I want to see what it did at the box office. But the introducing like a rival, not just having it be like the first one was he just didn't want to race,
Right.
or he stopped wanting to race. He was cared about this town.
Well, yeah. Well, not that he wanted to stop racing. It's just that he didn't think he would be able to get fast enough or be able to beat him.
I have not seen sat through all of Cars probably since it came out. So I honestly, all I remember is for some reason everyone loved Mater. For some reason, Mater was the biggest thing out of that movie.
Because he was like stupid but funny, and he just made people laugh. It was probably the accent too.
Mater, I'm pretty sure Mater probably got bigger than Larry the Cable Guy. More people liked Mater than they liked Larry the Cable Guy. Which,
probably.
That is saying something.
Yeah.
Cars 2 had a budget of $200 million. It made domestic. It made $191 million. Worldwide, it made $560. Foreign, just in foreign alone, it made $370 million.
Probably because they had it wasn't in a foreign, they were putting the cars in foreign countries.
Yeah, I think
so. The countries probably just wanted to see their country.
Wasn't the concept race car Lightning McQueen and his incomparable tow truck Mater take their friendship to exciting new places?
Oh.
Go to those Spartacus spaces. In Cars 2, where they head overseas and compete in the first World Grand Prix to determine the world's fastest car, but the road to championship is filled with plenty of potholes, international espionage.
So, Cars 3.
Then Blade Runner 2049. I have still not sat through all of Blade Runner. My cousin tried showing it to me on a car ride once, and I was like, no, this is not a car ride movie. It's a very slow-paced, at the beginning at least, what I've seen of it.
So, the 1982 one?
Yeah, Blade Runner.
There's, I came up with, there's another one in, 1990-something.
Oh, well, yeah, the original Blade Runner.
A Blade Runner must pursue and try to terminate 4 replicants who stole a ship in space and have returned to Earth to find their creator.
Yeah, so it's pretty much I think Blade Runners are the guys that look for, I'm gonna get this completely wrong, but the robot android people that are trying to stay with the humans, pass off as humans, and they ask them these questions, and then they kill them. And that was the whole purpose of Harrison Ford's character. But I'm pretty sure at the end is a cliffhanger where you don't know if Harrison Ford is a robot or if he is human.
Yeah. Blade Runner 2049.
I'm 100% sure that Ryan Gosling is a robot. Not in the movie, just in real life, because look at him. Have you seen Ryan Gosling?
True.
Have you seen him? I don't know, that looks good.
It does, yeah. I feel like I would have to see the first one, though, all the way through. It
looks very stylistic. It's that, what's that style? That cyberpunk, how the movie that did terrible.
Gamer? That's one.
No, the one that just came out that did terrible. The one with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell.
Looks like that's what, that style.
Uh-huh.
Except for...
It did terrible?
Except for not bad. Well, I think box office it did fine.
But review-wise, it wasn't good.
Well, she was an aged woman in a white person's body. That was a twist in the movie. So, Ghost in the Shell. Oh, 40 million domestic, 110 was the budget. 110 million was the budget.
For Ghost in the Shell?
So, it is a flop. Domestic, it made 128 million. But that's probably people in Japan because... it's an anime, and they're the people in Japan did not care that Scarlett Johansson was cast as the major. They were like, yeah, she looks fine. And which, I'm going to say, yeah, it's fine. Because it's a Hollywood adaptation. If it was Japan making the movie, and they were like, hey, let's cast a white person. then
Probably.
I could see people getting mad.
Yeah.
But that's something we can talk about after this, because there's a story for a movie that just cast somebody that we can talk about.
Well, we also
Dark
watched...
Tower.
Yeah, Dark Tower.
Dark Tower. That movie is going to be slow motion shots of Idris Elba reloading his
But
gun.
it looks kind of good,
Oh,
though.
it's looked amazing. It's Idris Elba. It's looked amazing. I think this is going to be like the first Stephen King... no, it's not, because The Shining was a Stephen King movie that was very... was like the best Stephen King movie. But this one is going to be like...
Up there, too.
People are going to love it, and they're going to want it to be a franchise because it's a book series.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Which, I'm going to tell you, if you do read the book, watch the movie first so you don't pull a Miss Peregrine.
Yeah.
Or you don't see the movie just because you read the book.
Yeah, don't talk to me about that.
I always see that when I'm like at Target or something. I'm
So-
like, I need to just get that and just be like, here.
Off topic, though. I started reading an I Am Number 4, the one that was based off the movie. Or the movie is based off the book. I Am Number 4. It was like an alien. Had, what's his name? Alex something. But yeah, I started reading that, and it's so much different than the movie. And I'm glad I saw the movie before I read the book.
Yeah, that's usually, if like a movie based off a book comes out and you want to read the book.
Yeah, you should watch
wait.
the movie.
Because separating the two is so much easier if you've read the book after.
The only good one that's like done like movie to like book to movie that's been really accurate are the Harry Potter ones, except for the third one. The third one was trash.
I think the third one is like the highest like rated one.
Is it really? I hated the third. Like after I'm pretty sure.
Or it might be the opposite.
I'm pretty sure I saw the movie and then read the book, and I hated it. I hated the movie afterwards. Like I hate watching that one, but I'll do it because it's part of the series.
That's Prisoner, right?
Yeah.
That is the second highest rated one. The highest rated one is Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah, I figured.
The lowest rated one, though...
Chamber Secrets?
Actually, they're both 78%, or The Phoenix and Deathly Hallows Part 1. Deathly Hallows Part 1, I would say, would be the lowest rated one, because that's a very slow...
Yeah,
They save everything for Part 2.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really why. I still haven't seen Part 2.
Really?
Yeah. I've been wanting to get... Harry Potter all on Blu-ray, so I can just watch them all like in that quality.
Right.
But as you can see, I still have too many movies to watch. I keep buying new ones. Like I just got these three. I got like the Red Turtle just came out, so I got that. Like for some reason, Magic Mike is still in there. But I don't know. I think when it comes to making a movie based off a book, you should just
watch the movie and then read the book.
Yeah. Well, no, making. Like, watching it, yes, watch the movie before you read the book. Unless it's like a movie, like a book you've already read, obviously you can't do anything about that. Like with the original Harry Potters, you can't really... The original Harry Potter, people couldn't really be like, oh. But the big thing was, a lot of people heard about the Harry Potter books because of the movies.
Yeah. That's actually what happened with me, too.
Also, looking at this, the Sorcerer's Stone cover was the best one out of all of them. Because it was the guy who did, like, the Star Wars posters and like, all those posters. You know, you can see this.
Yeah, I got it.
And then they, like, went to, let's just have them all pointing their wands at the camera. Anyways, the last trailer we watched was Defenders, which hopefully is going to be good. All I want in that show, because it's the only two ones I've watched, is Daredevil and Luke Cage hanging out. Because I couldn't make it through Jessica Jones, and I don't feel like watching an Iron Fist because of all the shit I've heard about Iron Fist.
Yeah, Jessica Jones was hard to get through. I got through it, but it was hard to get through because it's not... I mean, she's a private detective, so, I mean, you're not really expecting a lot of action from her, but that's also kind of what you want to see, though, in a Marvel... thing, especially after seeing Daredevil.
Yeah,
like you want the action, and then but you don't really get that with Jessica Jones, and then with for Iron me, Fist, that's what made it hard.
And then with Iron Fist, they just pushed that out to make the Defenders.
Oh, Iron Fist was like looking back on it. Like I know I talked about it a couple weeks ago, saying it was pretty okay, but looking back on it now, Iron Fist was really not that good. And they could have done so much better. You said that he learned the fight scenes 15 minutes before then. Whether that's true or not, not sure. He's going to look it up. But it's... Even some of those scenes were just... like, at least you had the action in Iron Fist, but it was also just kind of annoying how he was being, like, all over everything between his being the Iron Fist and then trying to become part of, like, the Rand Industries again. So that kind of got annoying.
This is what he said in an interview. I was learning the fight scenes 15 minutes before we actually shot them because the schedule was so tight. So 15 minutes before, the stunt director would talk me through the choreography, and I just jumped straight into it. It really was a baptism of fire, and I just learned on the job. And I've been doing it for 12 months now. You know, when you make a martial arts movie, if you watch a martial arts movie, say like in 90s Jackie Chan movie where he has like a full stunt team that he has taught them all. You know why those fight scenes do well?
Because they're taught.
Yeah, because I think some of those fight scenes, they like choreographed them before. But they had been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
To where he didn't know karate or any martial arts, anything, before getting cast.
That's ridiculous.
Which I get.
Crazy. Yeah.
I get. None of them probably. What's the guy that played Charlie Cox? Probably didn't know anything, but that's a real big difference because I don't know if it's actually him doing any of the fight scenes because he has a costume.
Yeah.
They don't give Iron Fist his costume.
No.
Because do they ever do that joke like they did in Luke Cage? When Luke Cage escapes from the prison and he has the shirt on, he has the thing on, and he's like, man, I look ridiculous. Does he ever have tight green pants and a yellow bandana eye cover thing on?
No.
Well, then he has a giant dragon tattoo on his stomach.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yep.
Anyways, let's kind of hinted at it earlier, but since we're talking about Iron Fist, let's talk about whitewashing in Hollywood again. Because casting white people as things they shouldn't be. First off, Iron Fist, I don't care. He should have been a white guy. That's what the character was. Also, if you say that it should have been an Asian person being someone that does martial arts, then you're kind of being racist if you think about it. Saying that all Asian people know, or someone that's Asian could be the only person that does martial arts. Anyways, they're making a World War II like Pearl Harbor historical. It's like a true story movie about what's the actual person's name so I can try to pronounce this. Ben Kanahele, a Hawaiian island native. The film shows the true story of a Japanese pilot, Shigenori Nishi Kaichi. I'm sorry if that's wrong. Who crashes his plane on a nearby uninhabited Hawaiian island after the Pearl Harbor attacks. Ben Kanahele, a Hawaiian island native, kills him. But, like, the movie, I think he holds, like, all these Hawaiians hostage and then he saves the day. Ben Kanahele is the hero of the story. And the guy who's been cast to play him is Zach McGowan, who has been in Black Sails and plays Rowan in The 100. He is the Ice Nation guy. He's a white man, if that... Okay. And there's a side-by-side picture so you can see what he looks like compared to the guy he's going to be playing.
Oh, he's in Shameless.
So you see the resemblance. You see it's uncanny.
Uncanny.
Yeah. But people are saying, like, Jason Momoa should be cast. And, so, I'm gonna say yes. He should not be cast as a Hawaiian man. He should not be playing a Hawaiian hero.
No, he shouldn't. That one...
But also, looking at what the guy looks like, it might just be because the picture's black and white, but a Hawaiian person also shouldn't be. Or at least, like, Jason Momoa, like, a real light-skinned person shouldn't be. He looks more, like... He looks really dark, so it shouldn't be...
Yeah, like, you could have somebody closer to, like, the Rock skin tone playing him.
Also, don't get someone that looks like that, or like that muscular, because I don't think... This guy does not look muscular.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't say... I'm not saying the Rock, just his skin tone. I mean, he's not, like, white, but he's not...
If you want to get someone from Hawaii to play him, just get Dog the Bounty Hunter, even. No, I know what you're saying. But that's the new big outrage in Hollywood, because white man playing a person named Ben.
That guy played, I'm pretty sure that's him. It looks like exactly like him. Jody in Shameless.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So that's news I saw yesterday that I kind of understood. That was one of the first things I understood.
And we've had this conversation before.
We've had this conversation on multiple.
I wasn't like entirely thrilled like when they originally had like the white woman as the person in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
But I mean, it worked out, and I kind of see like it doesn't really matter anymore.
Anymore, no. But people were still mad, and probably still are mad about Tilda Swinton playing that character. But everyone gets mad about this, but there are like statistics that show that white actors bring more people to theaters than like other races, and that's why they cast Scarlett Johansson as the Major in Ghost in the Shell, because Scarlett Johansson is think of an Asian actress and tell me a name for one. Exactly. Like you can't obviously there are people that can be like, oh well, there's this actress, this actress, this actress, this actress, but us common folk who don't watch like that kind of movies.
I watched the show Nikita for a while. I couldn't tell you the actress's name, but I'm also not the best with like remembering actors and actresses' names. But still, like I watched it for a while, and I still wouldn't be able to tell you who it was. Or even I watched Grey's Anatomy for a while. The Dr. Yang, couldn't tell you what her actual name is either. So
honestly, right now, the only Asian actress off the top of my head that I can name is Lucy Liu, and that is sad because I don't think she's been anything in a long time.
What was she in?
All I know she was in was the classic 2000s Bernie Mac hit Charlie's Angels.
Okay, her.
She's the only Asian actress whose name I can think of.
Right.
But there's like so many that I can think of the face. But so going off that, like Scarlett Johansson, people are like, oh, she's in all these movies that I know. All these movies are good. This movie must also be good, unless you just look at Lucy. And then people, they're on the opposite side where they say, well, isn't doing that just making it so that less Asian, you don't know any more Asian, African, like so-and-so actors' names? Like, right now, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you any of the actors' full names in, well, that's not true. I could say any of the African actors in Black Panther. I can say Lupita Nyong'o. That's the only one that I know off the top of my head. Like, the guy who plays Black Panther, I don't know his name. Mm-hmm. But he also hasn't been, like, in the Avengers movies like Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth. He hasn't been, like, the main focus.
Right.
So that's why I don't know his name. But also, I know Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And he has been in
very little.
Nothing that I've seen.
Yeah.
Besides.
And then but you could name the Finn from
John Boyega. Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on what they've been in and how much
much media they get.
Media time, yeah. Because God, this is gonna piss me off now because I want to know what the name of the actor is because I feel bad.
For what was it?
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Because I think Chadwick Boseman. Okay. Oh, Michael B. Jordan is in it. I didn't know. So. But see, that's where I'm just gonna cut us. Be like, Anyways, let's get off this hot topic because I don't want us to get in trouble with people for any reason being too biased or not biased enough. So the Netflix original series 13 Reasons Why. Have you watched that?
No, I didn't.
It's apparently not good.
It's not. See, I hear
it's apparently good, but also on the side of mental health, people say that they kind of don't pay attention enough to it. Like, she's supposed to be like this depressed girl who kills herself, and they don't really show you like her being depressed or anything, or like the reason, or I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
But also, my main thing with 13 Reasons Why getting a second season, does this mean there's more than 13 fucking reasons why?
Yeah.
Is he gonna find another box? I get how it's gonna work. It's gonna be showing how the 13 reasons why affect people, or like how it affect people's like lives change and whatnot. Because I was looking at the descriptions of episodes where it was like some of the episodes don't even focus on her. Like the guy listens to the tape, but it's focusing on like different characters.
So in the end of 13 Reasons Why, did she kill herself?
She kills herself in the beginning.
Oh, in the beginning.
And he's listening to the tape. There are 13 tape, or there are
some tapes that say like 13 why, 13 reasons
13
why.
reasons.
Okay.
And he's listening to them.
Yeah, my girlfriend watched it. She said it was depressing, so I didn't want to watch it.
Mm-hmm. I get that. It's very depressing because I think he's listening to it because he wants to know if he's one of the reasons why. Mm-hmm. Spoilers: he probably is one of the reasons why. Something he did probably is.
And who is listening to it? Just
the main character,
like
the main guy character,
like a friend or something. Or...
let's see. I don't know the description. Where's the description of this show?
Yeah, I honestly really know very little about this show. I saw that it was like it got a lot of.
It follows Clay Jensen in his quest to uncover the story behind his classmate and crush, Hannah, and her decision to end her life. I swear to God, that is a really depressing. Since it's his crush, if you find out that she liked him and he did something and that's why she killed herself, and he starts bawling his eyes out, then I'd be like, oh man, that's depressing. But if it's just like, if he isn't one of the reasons, then that's kind of a lost like, I don't know. Netflix has been killing it with their original series. Mm-hmm.
Some of them, not all of them.
Some of them, yes.
But the ones that do hit are like really good.
Like you got your 13 Reasons Why. People love it. Mm-hmm. Dear White People love it, but people also hate it because they've only seen the name of the show.
Right.
Their Marvel stuff. Most of its hits.
The Marvel stuff is really good.
Sense8, people like it. It has a high rating. But then they have their misses, like Fuller House.
Okay. I like Fuller House. I think it's funny, but I probably just see because like they have a lot of like dirty jokes in there that I catch.
Yeah, that's probably like the whole reason the show exists.
Yeah, and it's funny. I mean, I'll say it's funny. So I wouldn't completely smash.
Oh, I only watched the first episode and I couldn't. It was way too cringy for me to watch. I was like, ooh, no.
So I like that.
I need to find the list like Netflix.
But like you have your Adam Sandler movies on there.
His movies are all Sandy Wexler. I've seen all the stuff for it, but I don't know if that's a terrible movie movie. The Get Down, everyone likes that. Sandy Wexler, let's see what it has. It has a 93% match rating on here, so who knows? Well, what's bad on here? And you have your Orange is the New Blacks, which is, people like it. I couldn't make it through the first season. I hated all the characters in that show. Boy.
Is that bad or good?
Well, I'll tell you the concept. He gets electrocuted, or he does something. I think he gets electrocuted, and then he can see, like, digital, like, life like that. That looks terrible to me.
It seemed, and to me that seems a little interesting, like, to me, but and one of the reasons why I want to see it is because the girl who plays, Arya Stark and
Maisie Williams.
She's
like
there.
She's like the post. She is the picture.
Yeah, I know she's the picture.
I don't think she's the love interest, but I don't think she's in the movie that much. I think she gets like kidnapped or something.
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so I wasn't. But like because she was in there, that's kind of why I thought about it. Mm-hmm. Like watching it, but then she's also in this other new movie. I don't know if it's out yet or like. Or not, but it was like, it's another famous person too, and I can't remember his name, but
God, don't you hate when IMDb is a thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to get there now. Maisie. Oh yeah, it looks like it was out. It must not have been a big thing because it's called The Book of Love.
Oh, okay.
And the trailer for it is actually pretty interesting. So the wife of what's his name? Jason Sudeikis. She wanted him to like help this girl, but he didn't want to help her, and he didn't end up helping her. But then the wife dies or something. Something happens to her, And so then he ends up helping this girl, and it seems like he kind of throws his life, not really away so much, but he just kind of starts focusing on helping this girl. And I think somewhere he finds this book that his wife wrote him.
When did this come out?
January
13th.
Oh, it came out this
15th of this year.
Yeah.
I don't
it
know if
says
this is
2016 as the year, but then it says this was the release date.
It doesn't look like a lot of... So, 10 critics have rated it on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you want to guess the rating it has on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's probably bad because on IMDb it's got 5.7.
It has a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Does it really?
Yeah. 72% of audiences liked it, though. And that's what really matters. Because critics are very...
critical. You can end it there.
Well, this is going to be like a speed run. Deadpool is getting an animated show on FXX.
Okay.
Headline
Is Ryan Reynolds going to do the voice?
I don't know. Donald Glover is like creating it though. Mm-hmm. He's Atlanta, whatever.
Okay.
Hellboy's getting rebooted without Guillermo del Toro and without Ron Perlman, which fuck that. I get without Guillermo del Toro. Ron Perlman is Hellboy.
He is.
If you've seen either of the Hellboy movies.
I haven't seen the second one. I wanted to.
Not that good, but they're remaking it and it's going to be rated R. So it's going to be like the comic books.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing I have on here, Venom is getting his standalone movie.
Right.
And that's going to be rated R. So, a lot of news that comic book movies are going to be rated R. Also, apparently a trailer for a new X-Men show was released. A Fox X-Men show. But if you like this episode, please rate and review it on iTunes. Email us questions, bestboyspodcast@gmail.com. Tweet at us, follow us on Twitter @bestboyspodcast. And thank you for listening. Bye-bye.